here with famed repeat guests Daniel Cabral and Isaac Hirsch.
Knock, knock.
Fan favorites.
We fucking back.
Mm-hmm.
We are indeed fucking back.
I believe Nick has fled town to have sex. Mm-hmm. And so we have a rare opportunity to have two guests on.
He fled town. Nick
has moved into my house and actually been not in my house more than he's been in my house since he moved in. He's been on he's gone on as many vacations as possible, not even from having a job, just from my house, which I totally understand.
It's a terrible, terrible house.
Yeah,
we've been tell you why he did that? He crossed state lines to get underage pussy.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Because if you transport them across state lines, that counts as sex trafficking.
Yeah. But
that's the Mann Act.
So you have to go where they live.
He's
transporting overage dick. There's no law against that.
Yeah, that they don't even check at customs. They just wave you through.
And they're like, "Do you have anything to declare?" And you're like, "My dick is normal age." You're like, "You didn't have to say that."
Yeah, they're like, "We don't require you bring this up at all."
Real creature-like behavior, guys.
Yes, and we've since Nick fucking went on vacation, we've been chasing a rat around our house because we had a rat before, and the last rat we killed it. We successfully trapped it. This rat. One of my roommates was just like, the last rat, he was just climbing up this cord up through a pipe on our roof, and he was coming up and down that way. I was like, why don't we just pull the cord up? He's like, oh, yeah, we totally could do that. So I fucking got up on the roof and pulled the cord out and, blocked up that pipe. But all that did was trap the rat in our house. Now we see him and he's just running. He's just fucking fleeing from us every time we fucking walk into the kitchen.
Dude, borrow a pellet gun.
Yeah, we don't even know where he goes. He's got a good hiding spot. We can't figure out where it is.
Let me come over, dude. This is all I've ever wanted. Let me come.
A real gun.
Just sit in a chair with a pellet gun, and I will just watch your kitchen for hours until he comes out.
I mean, on the one hand, it would solve our problems, but it also would create entirely new problems.
What problems could me in your home with a bloodlust cause?
Shooters shoot. Let Barn Dog in that fucking house.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm having similar issues. I've turned into Isaac Hirsch. Sadly, a spider crawled across my face last night. And they've just been coming in my room. I want to blame the fires, but I don't know. Maybe they just have something in.
Oh, yeah. I remember I lived in this place in Lancaster. It was my buddy's house where his parents converted the garage into a room. And that was my room. So I had carpet. The garage door didn't open anymore, but it was a garage. Mm-hmm. So just like Daddy Longlegs would fucking crawl all over me, and I'd usually be so drunk I wouldn't even swat him.
Mm-hmm. We have one of those rooms. One of our rooms is a converted garage, and it's one of the nicest rooms in the house.
And how's it being treated?
Well, Tony lives in there now, so pretty poorly.
So you got a rat, and you got Tony Bartolone.
Yeah. Who is this mythic Tony?
Tony is a God, there's no way he's going to listen to this, right?
No.
It's like Aliens versus Predator.
I've never met him. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any common friends.
Well, Tony is a guy who's been doing open mic comedy in Los Angeles for 15 years, which is crazy because he looks like he shouldn't have done... He doesn't look young, but he doesn't look old either. He just looks like he's perpetually a fat 30-year-old man. Mm-hmm. And
how old is he?
I have no idea. I mean, he told me he'd been doing comedy for 15 years, and I was like, what? I just assumed he was one of those guys who's been around for 5 years.
He's the final boss of LA comedy.
The way that you described him, it made him... It sounded like a very 5 years in perspective, where it's like, man, as soon as this is done, I'm gonna grind so many mics.
Well, that's the thing is that he does have I overheard him on a Zoom call being like, well, my goal this year is to get on to Conan. I'm like, there isn't even Conan to get. What are you talking about? How can you be that naive about comedy 15 years in that you're like, I'm gonna do a set on Conan, me, this guy with no representation whatsoever, and also they're not doing sets on Conan. I don't get it. I don't understand how his mind works. But anyway, I mean. It's weird because when he moved in, I told Nick, I was like, it's weird because Tony's been nice to me. He hasn't been very self-absorbed in the few conversations I've had with him, but I just don't like him. I can't. It's one of those guys where you just viscerally don't like the person, even though they're not really giving you a good reason not to. It's just you're just like, man, I don't like your thing. I don't like your whole vibe. I don't know.
Why'd you let him move into your house?
Do you know how hard it was to find anyone to move into our fucking house?
Why do you live in your house?
I don't know. It's ruining my mental and physical health. I need to get out of there, but now I feel bad because I promised Nick that I'd live there until June, and I so badly want to leave. but I can't.
So why don't you and Nick just find another place?
Yeah, that could work, man.
Your lease has got to be like month to month, right?
It is, but
Come on, Long and Tony would betray you at the first chance.
Victoria and I are going to move in together at when her lease is up in June, so I just got to hold out till June and stay alive and stay sane, and I'll be fine.
Good luck, man.
Why don't you and Nick get a bunk bed and live in my den like old times?
Would the current roommates like that? I don't think they would.
I don't think that they would care. I think they would care less. I mean, it was really Jason who just hated Nick. Because, like, imagine if someone swindled you financially like Nick did, and you also didn't love him.
Well, wait, hold on. I think the timeline's fucked up because Jason moved in as a result of Nick fucking up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I believe so. Jason came in when Nick didn't pay rent. Jason replaced Nick.
But then,
then who replaced Pete? Did you replace Pete?
And I think Jason replaced Pete because I know that when I moved here, Nick was in this room, and when I moved in, he gathered his things and walked them downstairs. And I immediately knew, well, something's off about this situation.
Oh, that's so weird. No, so that must have already happened then. I don't remember the timeline of that this well.
Yeah, I never met Pete.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, to be fair, Pete lived with us for a year. I never met Pete either. That guy worked at DreamWorks, and like he literally we wouldn't see him for a week, and then we'd catch a glimpse of him coming home at like 11:30 at night and just going to sleep.
Who the fuck are all these people, man?
These are people who used to live in the Coward Hour house.
Okay.
I can't wait for fucking
Was Nick a swindler?
Bobcat Fire to...
Do you not know this story?
I don't know about that. Maybe the listeners don't know about Nick the swindler.
I don't know. Would Nick
I think
be
they don't, but we did delete a lot of episodes.
Okay,
so
well,
there might be new
catch
people.
me up in a minute on Nick the swindler.
Okay, well, let me preface...
I want to preface this also by saying that I reacted very emotionally when this was happening.
Brendan reacted extremely emotionally when this was happening.
And I'd like to think I've done some growing then.
We all have,
learning not to hold grudges as badly, and I no longer have any ill feelings.
I don't hold grudges at all. I'm the kind of guy who would like to hold grudges, but I just can't. I get over them.
You
too
seem
quickly.
to forgive people before they even do the thing that's bad to you.
You're like Minority Report.
Like someone's like, I'm not going to pay rent, but I'm moving in, and you're like, okay.
Well, I forgive people because it's so much work being mad at them. Like I was like, I'm going to hold a grudge against Tim for a long time for kicking me out of this house, and that lasted like 2 weeks. But I'm like, we're in the same group chat. That'd be so much effort to like just be angry the whole time.
Yeah. Group chats are really my only lifeline at this point, so I can't.
But anyway, Nick and I lived in this house in Burbank with Tim, and
tell him the street too, because Barnock still lives here.
We lived here, and another guy named Pete, I guess, was our fourth guy when we moved in.
Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
The comedian Pete Holmes lived with us, and he wouldn't
unfortunately,
shut the fuck up.
He didn't make it, and he moved back to his hometown.
Anyway, Nick. There was a month where Nick missed rent, and he was very apologetic about it, and I covered it for him. And then there was another month where Nick missed rent, and he hadn't paid me back for the first month. And so we all just sort of mutually agreed he should move out at that point, just because, like, you can't pay rent, that's bad. And Nick was like, that's fine, I'll live in my car. I've actually kind of wanted to live. He did it in his Nick way where it's like, I actually want to live in my car. So this is a great move for everybody. And then Nick,
did you get your money back? Did Nick pay you back?
Nick eventually did pay me. It took him a long time, but he did pay me back.
He paid you back in quarters and nickels.
He paid him back after he went to hospital jail.
Oh, okay. So he gave a part of his body to pay you back. Blood money, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was not at all pushy about Nick paying me back. It was actually, I think, part of this second situation where people wanted Nick to pay me back.
Because I had just.
So
I'll get to it.
What had happened was that Nick was living in his car, and Nick, he would shower at Planet Fitness because he had a Planet Fitness membership. But there occasionally he would just park on like the street directly adjacent to the street that this house is on, and he'd just be like, "Hey man, do you mind if I come in here and take a shower?" And then sometimes he'd like nap on our couch, and then sometimes he'd start spending the night on the couch, and this kept going on and on to the point that finally Nick was like spending almost every night on our couch. We're just like, Nick, you can live here. You don't have to pretend you're living in your car. You can live in the living room. Just give us like $300 a month or some like small amount of money, and then you can live here formally, because this is very silly that we have this, like, at this point you're just living here but you're not paying us anything, so like make us feel okay about this and pay us a little money, and then everyone will feel good except for Jason, our random roommate who did not like Nick. And so that was the agreement. And then Nick he was late one month, I think, a little bit paying us, and which was fine, and then there was another month where he just disappeared and didn't.
Well, it was both months he disappeared. So like around like the 28th, he just wasn't around. And we're like, "Hey Nick, where are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm cat sitting." And we're like, "No, you're not. You're in your car." And then like the 4th, he came back just like, "What's up?" Like like we'd like forgotten.
But anyway, the second month he like totally disappeared. And so there are some disputes about what exactly happened. Nick said that he was in hospital jail and he just didn't have access to his phone at all.
Okay.
But we were sending him messages being like, "Hey man, rent's due, please pay us the rent." And he didn't. And he wouldn't respond, and it wasn't saying he was reading it, but Facebook would be like, Nick Oldershaw is active on Messenger, which this is what really I think infuriated Brendan and Tim, was the fact that they could see that Nick was active on Messenger and they thought he wasn't reading our messages. Now, was he active on Messenger? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe that's Facebook being weird.
Nick has since told me that yes, he could read them because they show up as notifications.
Oh, okay.
You can read them.
Okay.
Anyway, I've long since forgiven him.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Well, now I'm mad at
Nick, and so basically, we all three of us are in this group chat with Nick, and I'm sending messages like, "Hey man, hope you're okay. Honestly, if you can't pay it, it's cool. Just let us know. Just let us know you can't pay." And Brendan and Tim are sending increasingly unhinged messages where it's like,
in my defense, I was hot off of a breakup with a girl with borderline personality disorder in Philly. So I was an insane man. And then I was like, oh, a chance to stand up to myself, to someone else? Well, it looks like I have to redirect all of my resentment towards this situation.
And boy, did he. The messages were like, "Nick, I know you can read this. You have betrayed us. You have ruined your friendships with us. You are dead to me. You are dead to me." It was like stuff like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy because
It was like I was in a play.
Yes, yeah, it really was. And then like Tim was sending also messages just along those lines, and
You treasonous swine.
yeah, stuff like that. And I was just being like, "Nick, I just want to know if you're okay."
I'm on.
Yeah, I am embarrassed of this, and if
Barn
Nick
Dog.
listens to this episode, I am once again sorry.
If Nick listens to this episode, Nick, what the fuck? You cannot be an honorary Latino and break your word. Okay, Scarface.
Are you sure that's the case?
Yes, you can. I'm a very principled man. Isaac.
Okay.
I'm a very principled man. I got the morals. You got two things, according to an Italian playing a Cuban: your word and your balls. And if you break them for anybody, you can't be an honorary Latino.
Okay.
That's in Scarface.
So in now in hindsight, Nick admitted that like he was too embarrassed to say that he couldn't pay rent. Like I figured that was what was going on. He just didn't want to talk about it, so he just didn't want to face us. It is sort of a very painful thing. But I forgave Nick immediately, and Brendan did not. And instead started a podcast with him, even though he had not forgiven Nick.
This was pre-Coward Hour?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. Yeah, now broke people get me mad too, Barn Dog, so I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, famously broke people really get under your skin.
You know what I mean? I'm like Scrooge McDuck, man. Yeah, I've never met a homeless person who was homeless because they did the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. It's a real issue, guys, It's a real issue.
And please welcome Adam Carolla to the Coward Hour podcast.
Look, man, I'm fucking mad at the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Homelessness is a real issue, and Dan Donahue's going to fix it.
Why are we dropping these inside baseball references?
Yeah.
He was on the cast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
he was.
It's outside baseball.
I don't want to make fun of him for that.
I'll make fun of somebody for helping the city. I'm in villain.
I mean,
mode
it's
now.
silly to take pictures of yourself doing it. Online.
Man, at least he's doing something. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more like I'm not doing anything.
Isaac, you've done some good stuff. You told me this. You're like, but I
Yeah.
If it was you would have gone and punched those rocks.
just smash him with my fucking hands like Donkey Kong.
Daniel just starts throwing them at cars.
I would I'm pretty sure Mexicans would throw them at cop cars. Like that would be the thing, right over an overpass.
That'd be pretty sick.
That's how we
Dude,
need it
we
in
should do
2020.
that.
We should do that to the police. Mm-hmm. The police are getting me mad.
Hey, man, the police are also getting me mad.
You know, famously.
Yeah.
Isaac Hirsch hates the
Famously,
police.
the police give Isaac Hirsch a rough time.
Well, unless we're talking about the '80s band, in which case I love the police. I think the advanced polyrhythms of Stuart Copeland are incredible.
How am I on the mic? Am I speaking too much in the mic, Barn Dog? Because last time I wasn't speaking enough, and I want to make sure these people hear.
I'm going to boost your volume a little bit.
I got a deep voice.
You
All right.
do.
Okay.
I actually put you on the deep voice setting.
Oh, there's a deep voice setting?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
I put me on high. I put Isaac on medium.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Famously, medium voice.
yeah, man.
Everything
The most
about you
medi-
is medium.
The most medium voice in the biz, Isaac Hirsch.
If I can think of all of Isaac's characteristics, they're right in the middle of what you'd expect.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. We should probably talk about the dynamic between me and Daniel. Daniel and I stan each other.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucking love Isaac so much. Isaac has been to my house on Thanksgiving. Now he's
I had Thanksgiving dinner with Daniel's family. It was me, his family, and then one old guy who went to their church who had like nobody else to eat dinner with. It was
not my church. My fucking sister's.
Oh, it's your sister's
She has
church.
I don't know. It's like some type of.
But anyway, yeah, he went to their church and just had
LA
no...
church is weird.
Oh, it's not even a religious church. She's tried to get me to go. She's gonna listen to this, so I don't want to say anything mean. So
What's
shout
it
out
called?
to her. I don't.
It's probably one of those like mega churches me and Nick were thinking of going to
it's
try to
straight
meet
up,
girls.
It's not real. I would go to that. Where it looks
Is it
like,
Unitarian?
No, it's like no religion at all. It's like everybody is there, but it's like a church. I don't know what it is. I'll ask her when I get home. You know, but it's not church. So I want to emphasize, I did not know that fucking guy.
Well, no, I was just going to say it was like a Looper situation where I was just looking at my future. It's just like this old guy who has no one to eat dinner, so he's eating dinner with a random Latino family on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, it was great to have you there. You know, we went to Target. You saw me buy a video game, and then I played it one time, and it's like I don't like this game.
Daniel doesn't like video games at all.
I keep forgetting that I don't like video games. I bought that Star Wars game. I bought that Spider-Man game, and I was like, I don't like games unless there's Spider-Man 2 for the PS2. That's it. That's the only one that gets me. You know?
Well, Brent and I have been playing Call of Duty Warzone together.
I've been
really?
having quite a time.
Yeah.
Isaac is teaching me to get mad at video games.
Oh, that's great.
Slowly, I'm losing any sense of fun about it, and that's when I know I'm getting good.
The game is getting less fun for everyone, I think. They've really fucked that game up, unfortunately.
How so?
Well, it's the way they do the matchmaking because they make it's like the most intense skill-based matchmaking you can have. So the better you get at the game, the better players you're going to play. And it's just not fun. Like you can't...
Yeah.
Like I am, unfortunately, slightly too good at the game to have fun playing it anymore.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
that's why like sometimes like like if we were playing and then you guys were like, all right, we're going to play multiplayer, I'd be like, I'm going to go play multiplayer alone where I get matched up with scrubs so that I can actually level up my gun.
That's fair, yeah.
Also, I watched this YouTube video. They sell a device that like you plug your controller into it or your mouse and keyboard, and then you plug that into the computer and it like auto aims and erases the recoil for you.
Oh, aimbots? You found a video on aimbotting?
But not even just aimbots, because I know the software. There's like software, but I guess
there are different hacks you can buy. So there's there's wall hacks where you can actually just see every enemy on the map through walls and stuff. And then there are like obviously aimbots. That's the most commonly used in Warzone. So when you get good enough, you'll get matched up against the people who are using those hacks, and then you cannot beat them.
Yeah. I mean, I knew about like software, like hacks and stuff like that, but I didn't know that there was like a manufactured piece of hardware.
Yeah.
It's infuriating. Why? Like, how can that be fun?
I have no idea. It is. I think if you play that game long enough and you're bad at it, you become the Joker, and you're just like, well, if I can't win legitimately, I just want to see chaos.
Just burn it all down.
Yeah, I just want to burn everything down. So that's I guess what the rationale behind those people, I suppose.
That's why I don't play video games for exactly.
And if
what
you had to guess
just
what
said.
race those people were and the cultural reasons
White.
behind them doing that,
Well, you know what? Actually, it's I'd say it's white, and then also if you see people
Chinese.
if you see people with like Chinese names on the game, you're like, ah, fuck. as soon as I like down somebody with a Chinese name, I'm like, ah, fuck, their buddies are gonna kill me immediately, and they do.
Okay.
Not to, I mean, this is the only racial stereotype I'll hold.
yeah, you're allowed to be racist if it's video games.
You can be racist towards some people in LA and get away with it, as I've said before. Barn Dog.
Yeah, a lot of different types in this neighborhood. You can be really racist.
There's
towards
one
them.
group though that I'll name drop right here.
Is it Armenians?
It is Armenian.
Yeah.
Look, it's okay. Here's the thing. Armenian. If you are racist to an Armenian, or you're racist about them, you don't make an enemy. You make another friend because somebody else will just start shit talking. Crazy. I swear, do this. Look, when you go, if you didn't go to GCC, if you went to a different, I doxed your college. You don't actually go there. What? Wait.
Yeah, I've never set foot on campus.
Okay.
Oh wait, I did once to get 2 giant boxes of chicken breasts.
Okay,
don't worry, Brent. I'll dub that over. Here, you can edit this part
Yes,
out. Community college.
Yes.
Just edit that over what Daniel said.
If you went to community college in Pasadena and you made a joke about an Armenian person, you would get that guy's number and you guys would be in a group chat. That's fucking okay. Look, Isaac is quiet. He does not want to cancel. Look, I've been canceled, Isaac.
No, it's okay.
Anymore.
Like, talking about Armenians, I think, is not a cancelable offense. They're white people, basically.
I mean, didn't they? Kurt Metzger got canceled by Armenians, but
he got canceled by Armenians, but only by Armenians.
Yeah,
no one else
Armenians.
cared.
They were like unaware that he had already.
Kurt Metzger had already been regular canceled, and then they're like, "And we're Armenian canceling you," and everyone's like, well, "He's already canceled."
Armenians, they cannot cancel.
When you get Armenian canceled, it actually redeems you a little bit.
Yeah, when you get Armenian canceled, you also get 50 pounds of raw meat for some reason. I don't know.
They have been trying to cancel the Turks for 100 years, and nobody is paying attention. They're like, take those fucking flags down.
Yeah,
we don't want to hear all this shit. Have you ever met somebody that was half Armenian? Think
not once.
Not one fucking time. Kardashians don't count because that's fucking other shit.
Yeah, they really don't go outside the Armenian pool, huh?
And it's because people don't want to go fucking in.
I don't know. Isn't the whole stereotype that Armenian women are very attractive
for a certain time?
I worked with an Armenian.
I will. Yeah, Armenian women on Tinder. Really, you swipe enough of those, you're like, I think I'm starting to become tolerant of this race. But then, you go outside and you're like, nah, just kidding.
Yeah, you go to Glendale and then...
I worked with an Armenian lady when I was a temp, and she was also a temp. And she just started trimming her fingernails at her desk, and it was like the grossest fucking thing. And you might go, Isaac, what's so gross about trimming your fingernails? It was the noise it made. No, she was biting them. That was it. That was why it was gross.
Biting nails? That's
she was like biting them off though. Like she was like biting them as if she was trimming them.
That's weird, man.
It was very gross. I'm not a particularly
you're open to kind of.
I'm open to gross things. Generally, but I was just like, there's something about this I don't like. It's Armenian lady.
It's the sound. It's the ASMR sound.
And also, she wasn't.
All I'm saying is it was a genocide, but come on, there's other genocides happening now. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, look, if I met a Uyghur, I'd be like, I'm so sorry about what's going on currently.
What the fuck is a Uyghur?
They're the Muslims in China.
Oh, they have names?
Yeah.
I thought they were just called Muslim Chinas. Chinamen.
Muslim Chinas?
Muslim Chinamen. You know those Muslim Chinamen.
Oh, you can't say that either.
Look, LeBron, at least I'm saying something. LeBron is trying to ignore it.
You haven't been beating any of these Chinese Muslims.
These Muslim Chinamen. What?
No, they're called
Getting
Uyghurs.
Down, laying your head on the floor, praying 5 times a day. Is that why your face so flat, motherfucker?
Hell yeah, dude.
Speaking of Uyghurs,
because Uyghur, that kind of sounds like a slur. Like,
no, it sure does.
I mean, that sounds way worse.
I think
than
that's why
Chinamen.
That's why people don't care about the Uyghur genocide, is because they're like, oh, it's just a bunch of white guys wearing FUBU. I don't care about this Uyghur genocide.
Yeah, it's a bunch of guys from rural Maryland.
Just dudes from Dundalk. Yeah,
it'd be funny if like dudes from Dundalk were in a camp because they'd still be like, "Yo, Trump's gonna get us out of this one."
Everyone just rounds up everyone from Dundalk, and they're just like, "Yo, but for real though, the Ravens got to bench Lamar Jackson. He's black, and we don't like that." Dundalk is like the worst place in America. I firmly believe that. There's this guy, I remember there's this comedian in Maryland named Walt Ostrowski. Did you ever meet Walt Ostrowski?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
famed retarded man.
Yeah, he was proudly from Dundalk, and he was just this big fucking fat white guy with like baseball caps and shit. And I remember there was a show called Drink Till We're Funny that was at High Tops Bar and Grill. And
I always hated that sort of branding for comedy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because it implies that the show is bad, which it is, but don't let people know before they come, you know?
Yeah.
Let them figure that out on their own.
Hype that shit up, man.
And
Yeah,
they
exactly.
will figure it out.
They will figure it out very soon. As soon as, like, 10 minutes into the show, they'll be like, well, this is the worst shit I've ever seen. But Walt Ostrowski got kicked out of that show once for punching his girlfriend in the face in the audience. Not on stage. He was, like, either had gone up or was waiting to go up, but he fucking, like, literally punched his girlfriend in the face, and they're like, hey, this isn't Dundalk. It's near Dundalk, but you can't do that here. So they kicked him out.
It's like how in Nevada you can't have prostitution in Vegas.
Yeah.
But you can go to Reno.
You got to go to Reno. Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody is like fine with prostitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, yeah.
They're like, look.
Do that. Go back there and do that.
Yeah. Do you see that line in the sand? Yeah, walk 10 feet past that police officer and unzip and get sucked.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And look.
Nick Oldershaw's on his way to Reno from Chicago right now.
That I doubt.
I don't think that's happening.
He's on his way. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What is the Dundalk of Los Angeles, Daniel?
Okay, what Dundalk? Explain.
Dundalk is like, it's like sort of near Baltimore. It's
So
just like
Dundalk is like the
It's
like the,
shitty.
it's shitty.
it's like the
full of,
Mechanicsburg of Harrisburg, where like every like
those aren't going to matter. to him.
I'm gonna explain. So
Okay.
every like city that would have like a C or B club or something, a comedy club. There's so few comedy clubs in that part of the country that it'll also draw from like some slightly worse, poorer white neighborhood.
Okay.
It's full of white people with no chance of getting out, but also they don't even realize it, and they're like proud that they can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
They're proud that they can't get out, and they're not going to get out.
And they're still just like saying the N-word like
oh, that's the valley. dude.
brazenly.
It's the land that time forgot.
And Daniel,
Yes.
they're not even saying it to be funny.
Yeah, but people in the valley are kind of rich. I guess there is probably
Wait,
no
no,
LA equivalent of
no,
like
no, okay,
Dundalk.
okay.
You got to
Yeah,
go
it's-
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's San Bernardino then.
It's
like,
expensive.
Yeah, it's like
everywhere.
San Bernardino would make kind of sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
San Bernardino. It's like a place that like it looks like it's 2001 all the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Like-
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You see some guy with a like snap a burner phone.
Yeah, there's like stuff like that. People got flip phones. There's just people pushing shopping carts. You know, wearing
Guy in a bucket hat.
bucket hat. Wearing
Yeah,
FUBU
yep. The lead
and
singer
stuff.
of New Radicals is just hanging out for some reason.
Yeah, there's guys wearing puka shells and shit like that. Yeah. Maybe I should go to San Bernardino. Puka shells. They sound
Honestly, you could be king there.
Yeah, you'd be the coolest guy in San Bernardino immediately.
I'd rather be king of San Bernardino than
Yeah,
be
you'd walk out with your Darth Maul shirt and they'd just start bowing.
Fuck, that'd be so cool. Well, Darth Maul shirt and Jordans. They're like, how did he do it? He combined the.
Man, what do you think of? Have you ever seen any of the fan edits of episode 1?
Why? How could you make a perfect movie better? That's why I don't know.
So I was trying to watch this guy. He did these fan edits of the first of like the prequels.
Is it Topher Grace?
He did one that is apparently pretty good, but I
Okay.
don't think that one's publicly available. He just like screened it.
Yeah.
But this guy like edited the movies to like try to make them better and like cut out all the cheesy parts. So I was watching episode 1 and they like dub in Jar Jar with like alien speech and like give him subtitles and change his dialogue
Jar Jar,
entirely.
he's so fucking funny, dude. I like watching The Phantom Menace when I fall asleep. It makes me feel nice and cozy. Like it's a cozy.
It's terrible, but like when
Wait,
I was
okay. We can disagree.
I've
on
never seen any of the. Actually, that's not true. I saw part of the Clone Wars on TV, and I was just like, "This is so bad." It was like Senate proceedings. It was literally like governmental proceedings, poorly acted.
That's the shit we want to see, dude.
No, why would you want to see that?
I saw the fucking Star Wars, but I want to see like how they went to war.
Do you just watch C-SPAN all the time? Like that's
Yeah, dude. I care about what's going on, man.
no, you
know
don't
what-
fucking watch
Bro,
C-SPAN,
I don't know,
Daniel.
man. Look, man. Some people moving boulders. I'm watching. These are the real shit that's going on. You know, local elections and shit. Somebody's Palpatine, baby. I don't know. I'm trying to. But tell me about how he tried to make a perfect movie better.
Well, it doesn't really work because, like, without all that stuff, it's just like this is a bad movie, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it is very short. But even like him doing that, there's so much just baffling stuff. Like I just started laughing. This never struck me as funny as a kid, but the idea of like the Trade Federation guy projecting himself as a hologram so that he can look at droids and give them orders verbally.
Yeah,
was so funny to
That's
me.
fucking cool, right? I would do this if I could. If I could be a hologram, I'd be a hologram like all the time.
You'd be a hologram to tell your refrigerator to make ice.
Yeah, basically, just like simple things like that. Look, man, there is so much cool shit. The voices are so cool of those guys. Those Japanese voices.
Yeah, the Japanese fishmen.
Yeah, they're sick, man. Oh my god.
A guy comes out. He's like, "I've made the perfect edit of episode 1. It's just the pod racing. That's it."
Oh my god. I have a pod racing shirt, and I love.
I mean,
wearing it.
I gotta say, I stand pod racing.
Yeah, that's why it's the perfect edit.
The pod racing scene is so fucking exhilarating, dude.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if it came out yet, but they were supposed to. They're gonna remaster. You know, the way Nintendo does, where they don't change anything. They were gonna port the episode 1 game for N64 to Switch.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
I'm sure it plays horribly, but
yeah.
I wanna give it a little.
I'll probably
deep dive.
I'll probably buy that and then be like, I don't like video games, but I spent all this money on a Switch. You know, I got But yeah, great movie, man. Great movie. Jar Jar, really cool guy. I'm wearing a Darth Maul shirt right now, front and back. I gotta let both people know that I support.
Both people.
Both people.
I like that in Daniel's view. There are two people: the man in front of you and the man behind you. It's like a Japanese saying.
That sounds like something Michael Jordan would say.
You have to let the man behind you and the man in front of you know who you are.
Yeah, like,
And that's why I have my name on both sides of my jersey.
That is some fucking MJ shit. Yeah. I don't know why. That's very inspirational.
I love that Michael Jordan is like retarded.
He's not retarded. He is a sociopath. He's an absolute psychopath.
That's very
cool,
cool,
like I was
though.
because we were like in school I was writing a paper about like a fixed mindset versus like a growth mindset.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder if any of those myths of like great people struggling early in life are true. None of them are. Yeah.
Michael Jordan basically made up like he was just like, I got cut from my basketball team. It's like, yeah, I mean, kind of you did, but not really. Like,
yeah, it's like you weren't allowed on the varsity team as like a sophomore.
Yeah, which isn't what normally happens. And then also, like, he invited the fucking, supposedly the guy who took his place on that varsity team, he invited him to his Hall of Fame induction and just, like, made fun of him. Basically, it was like a big fuck you to that guy. That guy didn't even fucking know that he was, like, taking Jordan's spot, that Jordan's perceived spot in his own mind that didn't even exist.
I wish to be that petty, though. I want to do that. I want to invite an alt comic to, if I ever make it, to a fucking.
But it wouldn't even be like an alt comic who like
it's like a nice medium height. Like you're on Legion of Skanks and you look over at fucking. Like, you look over at fucking Brody or someone, you're just like, suck my dick.
Yeah, it's not even
Jake
like
Kroger. Like,
it would have to be someone who hasn't actually like
We've been
wronged
dropping
you
a
in
lot
any
of
way.
names this episode.
Are we not? Man, I love name dropping. Dude.
It is funny.
It's fun, man.
I felt bad because Nick and I on episode 100 we played Earth, Wind, and Fire and we started shouting at our haters. And I felt bad because I was afraid to actually drop real names and Nick like went hard.
Oh my god, man! Look, the Coward Hour listeners, they don't know this, or maybe they do, but I made fun of my job while I was still working there. Posted it on my Instagram so my coworkers could see it. If you're gonna say something,
And they saw it.
They saw it,
And they saw it, and Daniel no longer works there.
Dude, if you say something, say
You
it.
played, other than recording the podcast, you played every single part of that wrong.
I did.
Yeah. I mean,
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, here's the thing.
Here, you should have
I
either
gotten fired. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have gotten fired. You should have leaned in, you should have like put up another clip, get people even more mad.
I thought about
get fired. Maybe
You should have made a fake second clip where you're just like, yo, my coworkers are fucking retarded.
Look,
they suck ass.
Here's the thing, dude. I'm willing,
You're wearing like earbuds and holding like a spatula.
They hate me so much. I'm willing to bet they'll listen to this because they'll think I'll talk about it. I swear to God. Look, I didn't tell you, but it became the most viewed episode of that podcast for a bit because they were all fucking sending it to each other and saying, "Fast forward to this part." It's a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, man.
God.
You know, it's profitable to have fans, but it is also profitable to have haters.
Oh my-
eyeballs are eyeballs.
It's interesting. Like some people are like, "Man, fuck the haters," but I got haters, dude.
You do got haters.
Dude,
I don't got haters.
It feels weird, you know, but it's motivating. I feel like MJ now. I walk up in the booth and I'm like, let's name some fucking names. Barn Dog, throw a name on the mic, man.
What kind of name?
Throw a name from your chest.
Jim.
Throw a name. Throw of somebody that irks you that is not Nick Oldershaw.
Nick does not irk me.
Irk Oldershaw. It feels good just to let out some steam, you know?
I don't know if this.
I don't think I live as liberated a life as you do, Daniel.
It's because like once people have attempted to cancel you and you're like, fuck it, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, but you're never going to see those people again.
Who knows? I saw them again though. I worked there for 2 weeks and then I was like,
sure, yeah. And again, you have a much stronger stomach than I do, because I certainly could not go back to work after they all hated my guts.
Yeah, they were like they left so many angry comments, and it was so funny. One day I want to make one of those like YouTube things where it's like Daniel Cabral reads angry comments, and just reads what they said.
Reads. Celebrities read mean tweets, but they're all about one specific incident.
Yeah, they like left.
Or it's like
Daniel called my mother poor.
Yeah,
it's so fucking wild. Like they left like the longest YouTube comment, like essays. I'm like, who the fuck has time for this, man? Who's gonna, like,
damn, am I watching a video about the Holocaust? Because these are some impassioned long comments.
Mm-hmm. Would this be a funny sketch or too dark? It's like oh, we have Isaac Hirsch, famous. Not you. It'll be some who's like a nice C or D level celebrity.
Well, not me for sure.
Yeah, no.
I don't. You mean like someone who's famous for being nice, or what? Just like a perfect exemplar.
Just like
of
a
being
nice.
Like
it's David Schwimmer. It's like David Schwimmer reads mean tweets, and every single one is like, David, you gave me you gave me HPV, and now I have uterine cancer. He's like, ooh, that one's not good, and he moves on to the next one. David, my uterus is full of cancer because of you giving me HPV. He's like, man, these are
the same person.
These are no, it's all different
people. Okay.
And it's like, see, celebrities have feelings too. Not a great sketch.
I kind of like that. I like the idea even more if it was just like, not David Schwimmer. Who would be a good person for this?
C-list celebrity that people like.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be someone people like. It could just be any celebrity. But yeah, it's
Rami.
Just like, yeah, Rami's just reading. It's just like, Rami, I have evidence that you are the Silver Lake Killer. You have murdered 4 people in cold blood over the span of the last 7 months. And he's just like, wow, that is an oddly specific mean tweet. It's just like, here are the names of the people Rami has murdered. Okay, let's skip this one.
Now we're building some sketches right here. That's some shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, has anybody ever DM'd you like angry comments or like? I know we've talked about getting canceled, but has it ever occurred to you? Because now I get a firsthand.
My ex found out I was doing a bit about her, and she was like super mad about it, and it wasn't even that mean a bit.
I can't wait to do bits about my ex, dude. She's like, don't make jokes about me. I'm like, bitch, you are the joke.
I remember my ex in Philly. She was like complaining to people that I was like emotionally abusing her through subtweeting. And this girl messaged me, and she's like, hey, she said that you are, like, subtweeting her. Is that true? And I was like, oh, yeah. And I sent her the tweets. And she was like, all right, these are pretty funny.
That's good, man. Say it with your chest. Always live your truth, and people can get mad, but you're always going to feel better about it.
I would like to be the counterpoint to Daniel. Do not say it with your chest. Do not make people mad. Live your life as small and as unobtrusively as possible.
Julian pointed this out to me. Where he's like, you can't listen to most of Daniel's advice because if you looked like him, it would be really good advice.
Julian, a wise man.
Yeah.
A man going to Spain.
Like, you know what would happen if I took Daniel's advice on how to hit on women? I'd be arrested.
That's absolutely true. I always say, dude, never ask for consent. You're going to kill the mood.
I make people sign a contract before they have sex with me.
That's very wise, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your girlfriend every time.
Every time. You never know.
And, hey, baby, I thought maybe after dinner we could amend the contract.
I should mention, because last time I was on this podcast, I said that I would never have doggy-style sex because my dick is too small. Mm-hmm. Not true. Fucking successfully did it, finally.
Nice.
It's a weird angle. I wouldn't have it took me a long time to figure out.
Yeah, I always make the girl put the rest of it in for me.
No, I have.
So I'm always just shoving it vaguely in the pussy ass area.
It's not, the pussy. It's never where you think it would be.
It's higher than you think. I always say it's not.
Yeah.
It's almost at that belly button.
And then sometimes
it's a real whack-a-mole. The pussy.
It's like pin the tail of a donkey.
And sometimes the girl is like, "That's my butt," and it's like, "Well, I know because it didn't go in immediately. I can tell that I can tell the difference."
Just be like, I was trying to do that. I'm trying to switch it up.
No, see, again, that's bad advice. That's good advice for you. Bad
Good
advice
advice
for
for
anybody else.
Girl, you know I was aiming for that.
You're gonna like someday you're gonna get like R. Kelly'd where you're just gonna be running a sex call, but the difference is gonna be like you genuinely thought you were doing nothing wrong.
Just like R. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure R. Kelly didn't think he was doing anything wrong. He's like, "Well, all these girls love me because I am R. Kelly."
Fuck.
Well, even when you get R. Kelly'd, it's gonna be like half and half. Like 60% of the girls are gonna be like, "No, he's fine.
Wait, so basically, R. Kelly.
Please leave the compound, officer."
He's been bailed out of jail so many times by other women. So basically, R. Kelly is R. Kelly. You know, I'm gonna be R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You know, he's got hits.
What are you gonna go to jail for?
Oh God, probably something cool.
Like being a pedophile.
Oh fuck. That's.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a crazy stance here. I don't think pedophilia is cool.
I think pedophilia is kind of.
I think it's like a counterculture rock style lifestyle.
I'd also pedophilia is kind of gay. It's like how you gonna
Pedophilia, it's like being gay in the 60s.
How are you gonna love a man who
Like, you gotta be-
isn't a man yet?
how you gonna love a boy on purpose?
How you gonna suck a boy's dick? That ain't finished. Let that shit in the oven for a little while.
Like eating an avocado that ain't ripe yet. It's like this shit is still hard. You gonna eat a green banana?
How you gonna suck a ball ain't even dropped yet?
Where that ball at?
That'd be great if the government
Sucking
had
a
like
little nub of balls.
the government had like a PSA campaign. Pedophilia is gay.
That's it. And then we end that shit today.
You end pedophilia immediately.
Look, I could end this shit, man, but they don't want to let me in those schools, man. 'Cause I'll tell them like, wait, that sounds bad.
The DARE program,
Yeah.
except it's called Don't Dare, and it's for pedophilia specifically.
How
Don't
you
you dare!
How you gonna fuck a boy before puberty? Stick your
I'm gonna make the kids.
stick your dick in the doo-doo hole. Little boy bathe once a week.
I'm gonna make the kids raise their hand. I'm like, how many of you have a crush on a fifth grader? And I'm gonna talk to fifth graders. They're gonna put their hands up, and I'm like, arrest these fucking,
All of you are going to jail today.
lock them up, boys. We fucking. I'm gonna fix this country.
Damn, yeah, it's crazy to think it's like all the girls I had crushes on in high school were 16.
Yeah.
How old is 16 really?
It's 16, Daniel. Not old enough.
I'll tell Nick that, man, because he's out there in some county where Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, Reno, Nevada, where it's legal to fuck children.
Yep. That's why Nick is always over there, man. He's like, I'm on the road again.
Getting handcuffed. Hey, I thought whatever happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas.
He's like, he's right, guys. Let him
Well,
go.
sure, yeah. You're going to court here in Vegas.
Yeah, you're going to prison.
That'd be so cool if you could escape the city limits of Vegas. That you could.
You can't go back to. They can't extradite you to Vegas.
That would be really cool.
Vegas is technically an island.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. Vegas is like the Wakanda of just shady shit.
it's the purge in Vegas every day.
Yeah. I need to go to Vegas. I feel like Dennis Rodman. I need to go.
I hated Vegas. I've been to Vegas twice, and it is maybe my least favorite city in America.
Really?
Yeah.
You love gambling.
You do love.
I do love gambling, so you'd think I would love Vegas. But in my defense, I was in Vegas both times to tape Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So I was not there to gamble. I was, and so I remember the first night I was there, I was checking into my hotel, and I was like, they're like, what kind of room do you want? I was like, give me the quietest room in the hotel. And the guy behind me was like, quiet room? This is Vegas, baby. I'm like, you don't understand. I am taping a game show tomorrow, and I need to sleep.
That's what the fucking Vegas shooter probably said. He's like, give me the quietest room.
Yes, give me the most hardest to access room in your hotel, please.
Is there a room where I could hear the footsteps outside the door once they get into the elevator? I just want to know who's on their way.
No, our rooms are very soundproofed by design.
Man, you love poker, man. Isaac has been playing in a poker thing with my brother, apparently.
Yeah, his brother set up like some sort of poker league on an app, which I respect the hustle because the league takes a rake. So his brother actually makes money from this
respect him
every
for
night.
that. The Latino hustle, dude. Shout out to him.
It's a hustle, but I don't know where he got all these other players because they are just the dumbest guys, mostly. I mean, there are a couple people who like kind of know what they're doing, but like most of them, it's just like you wonder who these men are.
People are addicted to gambling, Isaac. That's the thing about poker. Nobody thinks they're bad.
That's very true.
I buy a scratch off every now and then, and every time I believe I'm going to win that $30,000.
Case in point,
Yeah,
just keep taking their money, Isaac. Just keep.
I'll keep playing the tournament. I can't. I'm not good at the. You know what? I'm not getting into poker.
Don't get into poker
right
now.
Why not?
Because it's boring. It's extremely boring. I remember one time I was in D.C. waiting for the metro, and next to me there was like an older guy who was clearly on a date with like a woman his age, and he was just explaining the rules of Texas Hold'em to her. Mm-hmm. And she had not asked him to do. He was just going on for literally the entire 10 minutes.
Is this another looper situation?
I was waiting. The 10 minutes I was waiting for the train, he was just like, so the first three cards that come down are called the flop, and these are all communal cards. So the 2 cards that you have, you can. And he just kept going on, and the woman showed no interest at any point. She didn't ask him any questions about it. She wasn't like, go on. It was just.
It was a dry ass pussy.
It was a bad date. It was a really bad date. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I guess that's your options.
And that's
40.
when you swooped in.
Yeah. That's when you got it.
Those are your options when you're 40 years old. Is you got the poker explaining guy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was she hot at least? Maybe he had money from poker and was able to.
I don't remember. I think they were both average-looking 40-year-old people.
Oh, she was 40 years old too?
Yes.
I thought she was like 20-something.
No. I was saying for both. I think those are your options when you're 40.
Oh.
So you got a limited pool, and you take what you can get.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. See, me, I'm a slot machine guy.
Oh, the
Love
slots
me a
are
good
fun.
slot machine.
Mm-hmm. The slots really they're fun because you really think you're going to win.
You really?
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
No, but you really think you're going to win.
But
why do you think that? You're not going to.
Hey, one time I won $80.
Yeah, I won $76. Isaac, I've won nothing from poker. I won $76.
You haven't even played poker.
I know, but I
played poker a couple times when you had it in this house, and I lost my $20 immediately every time.
Well, you have to learn how to play. Poker's not like a slot machine.
That's it right there. You got the reason. We don't want to learn.
There's mathematics and logic you have to put into it.
Oh, it's a slot machine. You pull the thing down. Poker, I don't want to read a book to play a fucking
game.
You don't have to read a book.
Yeah, I've seen them reading.
Give me 2 hours with you and I can make you a decent poker player.
You give me 10 minutes in a slot machine and I might win some money.
But you won't.
Isaac, man.
Over the long run, or they wouldn't have the slot machine.
I live fast, die young, baby. We're out here on the slot machines.
But here's the thing, Isaac. Only I'm going to win.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants it. Everyone feels special.
See, the money comes from all the other people who don't win.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that
the
is
losers.
True. Yeah,
you're looking at a couple of winners.
But if you want to be a winner, fucking take people's money when you play poker. There's no purer sense of dominating somebody. It's just being like sitting down at a casino and being like, I know something you don't, which is how to play this game, and you are drunk, and you are going to give me $250 over the course of this evening.
Jesus, you sound like Michael Jordan right now, like you're fucking asserting the dominance over them.
You got it, man. That's the mentality you have to have.
That's cool. You let them know from the front and the back, man, that you are.
No, I never tell them that.
Does Michael Jordan fuck? I've never heard rumors of him fucking.
Honestly, he seems like such a driven guy. I would not be surprised if he didn't really fuck.
That's why my favorite player is Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, he fucked.
A man
Wilt Chamberlain really fucked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Magic has 5 rings. Kobe has 5 rings. Would you rather work hard and be a legend, or work hard and have HIV but also fuck a lot?
But you'd also be a legend. Magic Johnson's still a legend.
Yeah, he has HIV, but he fucked a lot. And he's a legend.
He fucked
so I think I would be Magic. In the 80s, dude. That's pretty sick.
AIDS is kind of rare now. How many women do you think you'd have to fuck before you got AIDS?
Depends on the kind of woman.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know enough about AIDS.
I will admit, I know very little about AIDS.
I'm not a big AIDS guy. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I've seen a clip of Philadelphia. That's about AIDS, right?
That is about AIDS.
And it has Denzel. Does Denzel have AIDS in that movie?
Denzel's in that movie?
Fuck. Maybe I haven't seen a clip of Philadelphia.
A lot of people don't know this, but Tom Hanks actually modeled his performance in that film after a young boy he gave AIDS.
Remember when when COVID happened and everyone was freaking out because Tom Hanks had COVID-19?
Dude, that felt like a million years ago.
And we thought that, oh my God, he was going to die.
We really thought Tom Hanks was going to die, and then it turns out that it's a fake disease and no one dies. I had a customer call me at work who's from Huntington Beach in the OC, and he was just unprompted, I did not start him on this train of thought at all. He just started talking about how COVID was fake, and he
was like, I need to argue with a liberal.
Well, what
customer service number can I call?
I was not arguing. Look, my customer service position is always never argue with the customer, no matter how wrong they are. So I was just like, yeah, that is true, sir. Yes, it is strange. I don't know anyone who's died from it either. But anyway, he was just one of his weird tangents was he's just and they're canceling Halloween? I thought Halloween would be the one holiday we'd be allowed to have because everyone wears masks. I'm like, yeah,
dude, that guy has used that line on so many people.
I'm sure. I was just I had to stop myself and be like, sir, not that kind of mask. It's not like a medical Batman mask. It's not the same thing.
That'd be so cool to wear a Batman mask and be like, but I'm wearing a mask, but not wear the bottom part. I'm wearing I'm going to defend this guy for
I'm eating pussy through an Optimus Prime voice changer mask. It's like, I'm safe.
We're closing the schools. Only 2 kids in the entire country have died of COVID. And guess what? If you die of COVID, what's the problem with dying? People die all the time. He made like so many different arguments.
Republicans love dying.
And then he ended the phone call. He's just like, we need to take our country back. I was like, okay, you have a great day.
It is. We're going to look back at this. COVID-19 is definitely real, but it is kind of funny that the most famous person to die of COVID-19 is Herman Cain.
Is Herman Cain the most? I guess he is.
He is. That's it. I thought. Look,
the guy from Fountains of Wayne.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't even know who Fountains of Wayne is.
Oh, is that the Stacey's Mom song?
Yeah.
Oh, man, fuck. That was 20 years ago when he was famous.
Hey, Adam Schlesinger was a great songwriter.
I feel like more famous people have died.
It's Herman Cain. I literally looked it up. It's Herman Cain and a bunch of fucking... It annoys me because...
Some Broadway guy died.
It'll say something. It'll be like Sopranos star dies of COVID-19. It'll be like a guy who had one line in one episode.
It'll be like the rapist in the parking garage.
Yeah. It'll be the employee of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, don't say fucking star. You know what I mean? The COVID is real, though, but it is funny that Herman Cain died.
Yeah.
That guy.
And his account keeps tweeting.
They keep tweeting. They keep tweeting through it. Keep tweeting through Death Herman.
Yeah, man.
Please do that to my account.
Yeah. Brennan just keeps... we just
I need to set up like a kill switch. Like every night if I don't hit a button, it releases all these tweets I have lined up.
All the drafts, man.
It's just, you just keep tweeting about how great it is being alive for the next 2 years after you die. One thing I enjoy about being alive is driving to the store.
Nothing like going to the store and purchasing an item.
Wow. You know what I love about my room? It's full of light and sounds. You should make it so that you might be talking about the afterlife, but you can never tell. Wow, I just saw my grandmother today, and like people don't know whether or not your grandmother has already passed on.
Yeah.
What kind of shit has Herman Cain been tweeting? I want to see.
Just political stuff. Yeah. Stuff about how like COVID isn't real, you know.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because he died of it, but you know.
Maybe it's a conspiracy. Maybe he did not die of COVID. Maybe he
killed himself with COVID.
Maybe he was killed by Hillary Clinton, man.
I guess he did kill himself by going into a Trump rally with no mask. Are your headphones okay?
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Mine have been cutting in and out, but it's been fine.
Well,
I think
check.
it's just like a...
It's probably that.
Test? No.
Oh, there we... How's that now, Isaac? You hear me?
Nope. I hear you in the room, obviously.
Now I'm good.
I can't hear anything. That's weird.
No?
Yeah.
Well, these headphones are shitty.
That's all right. I mean, I can still hear you talking, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, yeah, you are recording. We need to get new headphones. These were like the cheapest headphones available.
These are the Sony from Target for like $30.
$30? No, those are the Sony from Target for like $11.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell, man.
Sorry. Sony from Fry's.
Oh, okay.
Fry's is such a baffling store.
I love Fry's.
I like how they commit to a theme. That shit is so it's so cool.
I like that, but like they don't sell anything there. You go down whole aisles that are empty.
No, I mean I've been to Fry's and like they sell a lot of stuff. Stuff that I can't imagine needing, but they have like so many wires and
yeah, they have so much stuff. Then like you'll go in I was trying to help Bay get a router. We're going and like all the the brands of routers they have. Like there's no TP-Link, no Netgear, nothing you'd recognize. It's all like just baffling brands that then when you Google them, there aren't even reviews.
Oh, I got a Syntec router here and a Kokomo router. I don't even know what Kokomo.
I tried building a computer and I got everything from Fry's. And it didn't work.
You built a computer?
Yeah, I remember. I think I talked about it last time I was here.
Wow.
I just got a guy who knew something about that type of stuff from my high school. Barely talked to him. It didn't work.
Yeah,
I fucked it. I dropped it.
Long built his own PC.
Oh yeah, I gave you the little pieces. Did something work over here? Please tell me something
I wound
worked.
up using one of the cords that connects a hard drive to the motherboard.
Okay,
but everything else was outdated.
Fuck, man. Well, it was 2014. I don't know how quick these things are.
You had like RAM DDR3. We're on DDR4 now.
Really?
It was very nice of you.
Dance Revolution.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like DDR Max.
Yeah. I think I may have used the power supply too.
Okay, then we're good.
Everything else.
It was just sitting in my closet making me mad.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm stupid.
If you ever want to do it again, which you hate video games,
I don't even know why I try to do. I just have stupid ideas sometimes.
I do too.
I'm a man of dumb ideas. You know?
I love like getting an idea for a hobby that I'm gonna do and then going and buying it the same day.
Oh,
Brendan
I
does
that.
love that.
I did that.
Brendan, you fucking got into woodworking like near the end of my time living here, and you're not still doing that, are you?
We just built a table downstairs.
Oh,
See,
okay.
You know, I got into.
I don't do it much, but I know how to do basic stuff now.
I need to learn how to shoot a gun. That's my resolution for the rest of the year is to like it clearly makes my girlfriend uncomfortable when I like talk about like going to a shooting range or whatever, but I'm like
well, come with me.
I would like to come with you. I need to learn how to shoot a gun and maybe even eventually purchase one, although I think I'm just kidding about that. I'm not going to purchase a weapon.
You'd look really cool with like a little revolver just always on your belt.
A little revolver?
Just always on your belt. Just like
why does it got to be a little revolver,
just
Daniel?
like a little one that you can pull out, like the one that Henry...
I feel like you would actually want... Let's see, those are some thin wrists.
I want something with the least amount of recoil
the
possible.
gun.
Okay, so a heavier gun is actually going to have less recoil.
Good. I mean, I won't be strong enough to hold it up, but...
No, you get like a metal frame 9mm, you'll be fine.
I mean, look, Daniel was going to get me swole. I still maintain that once this is all over, I'm gonna get big.
I'm gonna get you swole. I'm gonna get Nick less fat. We're gonna fix a lot of people. You know.
What about Brendan? What are you gonna do for Brendan?
Barn dog, man. You gotta want it. You know what I mean?
I kind of want it.
You get that. See, you gotta want it all the way. You gotta go all in, baby. You gotta commit. You know.
I don't know.
Man, I remember when I met you for the first time. You were jacked.
I was.
Is this true?
Yeah.
And then I got more jacked. And then it fell off so hard.
It really did, yeah. By the time you moved here, you were no longer
Were
jacked.
you in better shape when you were drinking?
No, I was in... Well, I think I weigh a little bit more, but I think my body composition was worse then.
Okay, you have more muscle now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like equally... I'm still fat.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like 100% fat.
Oh, back
like
then?
zero muscle. It was just pure like drinking beer every day fat.
Mm-hmm.
Where this is just like I don't even know what this is. I think that like I'm eating like not a good diet.
All right, tell me the diet. Let me hear.
Okay, so today I had Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
Okay.
For lunch I had
fruit.
Please tell me
It's part of the fruit food group.
There's fruit in that. For lunch I had
Was it a strawberry Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Okay, good, but also still not good for you. But continue.
Then for lunch I ate this little like cup noodles thing.
Fucking okay. Why are you eating like a college student?
Because I'm unemployed.
Oh, you are in college, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I also am a college student.
Yeah.
Which I'll say is one of my best randomly decide to have a hobby and then buy it the same day.
Mm-hmm.
This one might pan out to be good if Coward Hour doesn't work out. And then for lunch dinner I had 2 PB&Js.
Sandwiches?
Yeah.
With fucking bread?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I can't even.
Oh, hold on. Okay, Daniel's so anti-carb, though.
Okay, whoa, I'm anti-bread. Okay, I eat bananas all day. I love bananas.
I'm allergic to bananas. Can't do it. Gotta eat bread.
Bread is so dumb, man. Look, we were finessed by the government to believe bread is good. But
bread is good.
It tastes really good.
It tastes okay, but the good thing is the meat, you know? That's what you got to eat.
Yeah, but bread, it holds things together. You
well,
telling me?
well, here's what I'll do.
Use a fork.
I'll take the bread and I'll smash it flat so it's less bread.
No, fucking shit. You know what you should do.
Even though that was clearly a joke, it still made Daniel mad.
Me angry, dude, because I hate bread so much. Look, what I do is I walk around my house just eating scoops of peanut butter, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. I'll eat a full fucking Skippy. Just scooping it all out, putting it on my tongue, putting it on my dog's
But Daniel,
mouth.
I can eat bread though, right?
You need to eat something, Isaac. Because tell me what you ate today, because that's gonna get me livid. I ate 1 cup of noodle.
Today was not a typical day.
Today I ate 1 spaghetti.
Today, not a typical day. I woke up and I wasn't feeling great, so I called out of work and I slept some more, and I woke up again. I woke up at like 10. My roommate woke me up because we're trying to chase the rat. And then I went back to sleep.
You ate the rat.
Yeah, I ate the rat. That was my first meal. And then I woke up and I was feeling too lazy to get food, so I didn't eat for a while. And then around 5, I went and got a burrito at Leo's Taco Truck. So I got a full burrito, a full carne asada burrito with cheese and everything, and then a Doritos lemon soda.
Now you're eating like my dad. You're eating like a Mexican who's on the go.
If there's one way I would describe myself,
I've long said Isaac is an on-the-go Mexican.
I am a Mexican who is on the go.
You're on the go. You're like, I got to go to the next job, and I've got to treat this, and I'm eating on the way there. Well, so that's kind of cool.
And I'm going to eat dinner.
I love when I see like Mexican construction guys at 7-Eleven just getting like 7 a.m. taquitos.
Yeah, man.
Well, you got to remember that's not 7 a.m. for them. That's like 4 p.m. for them.
Yeah, man. They got to do. Look, Mexicans, they love getting Gatorade and drinking that for lunch. I'll say, look, Gatorade or a Jarrito, dude. That's it. With a burrito, that's a perfect combination.
How do you feel about caffeine, Daniel?
Oh my god, caffeine turns me into a lunatic. If I drink a Bang, I literally become a sociopath. I can't handle it.
Damn.
Interesting.
I'm like a week and a half into no caffeine.
Yeah. It's do you feel better?
I feel way better. The headaches are gone.
Yep.
And like before, I would think I would just get headaches all the time. Not even when I was like withdrawing from caffeine. I haven't taken like ibuprofen or anything in like several days, which never happens.
Yeah, because caffeine dehydrates your body.
Yeah.
You know?
So I feel way better. My energy has not really returned though, but it's kind of hard to tell. I have so many factors working against my brain and dick.
Okay, well, the caffeine, it's just giving you energy, but it's not good energy. You got to eat some healthy food, and that's going to give you some.
I was hoping it would improve my sleep schedule. So far, it is not.
Caffeine? No caffeine?
Quitting caffeine, yeah.
Gotcha. Have you tried jerking off before bed?
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't?
No, I don't jerk off anymore. I have to save it for Bay.
What the fuck?
What
does that mean?
There's not enough in there for me to jerk off and give it to Bay.
Yeah, we might be jerking
There's
off.
not enough in there. What do you mean not enough in there?
I mean, I don't know if there's a finite amount or whatever. All I know is that I've been laying down some soft pipe recently, and I would feel selfish if I were treating myself.
What are those things called that you flip over? They're like they're like little clocks, and they have salt in them.
Hourglass?
Yeah, your dick is like an hour.
They're little clocks, and they have salt in them.
Yes, your balls are like an hourglass. I'm retarded right now. Someone flips over your dick and looks like a little bit of cum.
Yeah, it's like when you're playing like an RPG and you try to do the spell, but it's like, oh, the cooldown is still in effect. You can't do that spell again.
I don't know what that
I
means.
have no idea. I mean, look, I'm a happy medium between you and Daniel, I think, where I can comfortably jerk off and then have sex later that day. But Daniel has talked about having sex where he comes and then continues to have sex, which is unthinkable to me.
I think that I'm a mutant, man. That's my.
It's probably just you're healthy.
No,
you're healthy and like 25, and this is what American men are supposed to.
Most people can't do that. It's
I don't. Yeah,
thing.
I mean, okay, look, it's like part of it's a mental thing. Because like as soon as you come, the very thought of sex repulses you. Like I have no desire to. I mean,
it doesn't repulse me,
but you don't want to be doing it.
It's no longer so enticing.
Yes,
no, but that's every guy. But me, I get locked into that MJ. Like I need to win this ring, dude. I'm doing this. I'm locked in.
I can't even imagine staying hard.
Look, it's called the Mamba mentality, dude.
I had no idea the Mamba actually referred to a penis the whole time.
It's my Mamba.
A hard penis.
Daniel's brown Mexican penis.
You got to stay hard because it's not just for you. You got people relying on you now. You know what I mean? If you early,
look, let me say this. No one is relying on me when I'm having sex.
Yep, you got it.
They're not relying on any. They know that sex is happening, and that's about the baseline of reliability.
Look, we're gonna take you to the finals. You know, you got to get locked in,
dude. I haven't even made the playoffs.
Your dick is the Clippers.
I got blue chews because I thought maybe that would help.
Can I have? I always just want to see what those are like.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take it right now.
You guys both want? I'll give it to you after the cast.
Yeah, I'll take one. What the hell?
What if I do a podcast where I'm like, we're all gonna take blue chews at the beginning?
What if
of the
I die
episode?
from taking a blue chew?
Do you have heart problems?
Not that I'm aware of.
Can you take a blue chew and then walk into the airport with sweatpants and just?
Is that illegal?
Is this?
If you come going through TSA, do you get flagged? Is that like a no?
My two former roommates, they did the naked roast battle for Comedy Central. They did the only naked roast battle, but they were very concerned because their dicks would be out, so they both took Chinese dick pills. And right before they're gonna go on stage, they like looked at each other like, "Are the dick pills working?" They're like, "No," and they both went out like just almost totally flaccid. And everyone
Why
made
would you
fun
want
of
to
their
be
dicks.
hard?
Yeah, you don't want to be. You want to.
Well, I mean, you want to have like a half chub, so it's like,
Yeah.
he's not hard, but the dick still looks large.
Yeah.
You want to just let it hang a little bit. They're being scared. It's gonna make it way worse.
Yeah,
I would hold my dick like next to an open refrigerator before I went on. I'd want to have the smallest dick.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know what they're going to talk about. You're like Eminem. You outsmart them. You know?
Yeah.
You have a bunch of rebuttals just about your small dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I may have a small penis, but X.
But I'm rock hard.
Wait, why would anybody do that?
Because it's
a
television.
naked roast battle.
That's the allure of television. You get a nice check, and you get to have a TV credit.
Maybe comedy shouldn't come back, Barn.
Well, it's the only way as a white man you're going to get on roast battle, the thing only white men do.
Yeah.
Well, I have a good friend named Robbie Shafir, who's always on the roast.
Robbie Sharif, yeah.
Robbie Sharif. What did I say, Shafir?
You said
I was
Shafir.
thinking of
That's
that
a Jewish
that
name.
fucking Fanuc.
Yeah. You know why my mom went to physical therapy with his mom, where
Robbie's mom?
Yeah, no, Ari Shafir's mom.
Oh, that fat.
And his mom was like, "My son's a comedian," and my mom was like, "Oh, my son's a comedian." She goes, "Yes, he's Ari Shafir." Blah blah blah. And my mom texted me. She's like, "Do you know Ari Shafir? I met his mom at physical therapy." And I was like, "I know of him, but he's a lot more famous than me. I've never met him." She goes, "No, I know he's more famous than you." I was like, "All right, jeez."
When was this?
You got fucking roped into her Jewish mom fucking bragging. I thought you were proud of me.
How long ago was this, Isaac?
This was before the thing. This
good.
was before Ari Shafir got canceled.
Your career is going to be better than his, though, in the long run.
Oh, did his canceling stick?
It seems like
he
it.
cannot perform.
What did he get canceled again for?
Kobe.
For being an evil person. Or the one.
He
yeah.
celebrated Kobe's death, and then for a long time on his Twitter, his only listed booking was like, "Come see me at this comedy club in April or whatever." And the comedy club had closed down 6 months ago, so he literally was just, I don't know if it was a troll move or what, but he was just listing a single fake booking, a fake weekend at a club. Yeah, he was toxic for a long time. I mean, he may try to.
Oh yeah, he's probably the only person I can think of who got canceled for doing something just mean, but not problematic.
He got canceled in there wasn't a long time frame in 2020 to before the virus to do something cancelable, you know?
Yeah.
He got canceled in it, you know?
Yeah, he really did.
He can't perform in LA, dude, because we got shooters out here. Me and Julian are gonna wait for him outside the Comedy Store, and we're gonna throw him in a fucking trunk. You know?
Right in front, you have one of the good parking spots.
Yeah. And then
the door guy just has to watch you and decide if he wants to intervene.
You're just standing there with guns strapped up, and you just turn to the door guy and you're like, "Hey, when does Ari Shafir get here?"
Yeah.
It'd be sick to go to the Comedy Store, just open carrying, dressed like Black Panthers.
Just white guys.
Yeah, just chill in the patio. You and I flank Jeff Ross.
That'd be cool. What if we dressed as the Muslims, the black Muslims with fucking tuxedos?
No,
and shit?
you can't dress like a Nation of Islam thing as a white guy because you just look like a nerd. You just be a white guy in a suit with a bow tie, and you look like a fucking nerd.
Oh, I thought he meant full Pharaoh.
Oh no, that would be that'd be
pretty.
interesting.
What if he just dressed up in a Black Panther costume
dashiki.
as T'Challa?
Yeah.
Oh man,
The first transracial comedian. People have often called me the Rachel Dolezal of stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with it, man. You got Rachel Dolezal's hair right now. You got nappy hair right now, Isaac.
Yeah, it doesn't dry that good.
You got a nappy ass head.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I was on the
excited.
Don Imus show.
You should get a ponytail, and you'll look exactly like the guy from The Wire and The Five Bloods.
Who's that? Chadwick Boseman?
No, the guy in The Wire. He plays Freeman.
Is it Clay Davis?
No, not Clay Davis. There's two guys.
Williams?
The older guy with the ponytail, the one who has
Slim Charles,
who has the Vietnamese daughter.
Oh, he's in The Wire. Oh, he's a cop. He's a cop on The Wire.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen that show in so long. Did you like The Five Bloods?
Yeah, I really liked it.
I could not. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get into it. You know. And then now that Chadwick died, I'm like, maybe I should rewatch.
There wasn't
this
enough
movie.
positivity in that movie.
There wasn't.
Yeah, nobody stand any. They were not standing the Viet Cong.
You know what?
in
I
that
did
movie.
like that opening dance scene though. I was like, maybe Vietnam is pretty fun.
Yeah, I like. All his movies have just an extended sequence of dancing.
There's at least 6 minutes of dancing and fucking. What's that one with Black Klansman? You know? Mm-hmm. Great movie. Do the Right Thing has just that bitch dancing in the beginning.
That girl's so hot in Black Klansman.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were in Black. Who in Black Klansman?
Black Klansman. Yeah, the
Who?
The girl he fucks with the afro.
Oh yeah. I thought you were going to talk about Do the Right Thing.
No.
I do not like Puerto Ricans. Absolutely not. No. Mm-hmm.
What is your stance if you had to rank all the different kinds of Latino?
The best Latino?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then there's other different kinds of Latinos?
Yeah.
There is?
Like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans.
We're all Mexicans. No, Mexicans are like... Mexicans are cool. I don't think I know that many Puerto Ricans because they're all fucking on the East Coast. You know what I mean?
They
I
are
cannot
mostly
tell
on the
the
East
look like Mexicans will be like, oh, they're different.
They're good people, Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, so I've heard. You know, they talk way too fucking fast.
Let me tell you, these Puerto Ricans, they are sending their best.
They are, but why do they speak?
From also America.
Puerto Ricans, they talk too fast. It's like, are you guys hiding something? Okay, so what do you got to get back to? You know, are you covering from somebody? You know what I mean, Isaac? You know any Puerto Ricans?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, how
They
many?
seem they're fine.
What are they hiding, Isaac?
They're not hiding it. As far as I know, they're not hiding anything.
I don't know. Okay, Mexicans are at the top. You know.
What about Salvadorians?
Look, Mexicans hate them, but I can't tell the fucking difference. I have a bit about it. I can't tell the difference, Isaac. You know, they're like the same. They eat pupusas. That's their thing.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, I hate when people like get mad at me for not speaking Spanish. It's my biggest gripe. You know, I saw a cool thing on Instagram and it said the Aztecs, they didn't speak Spanish. So you know what? Fuck Spanish. You know?
Yeah, but you gotta learn fucking Aztec, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just say what's an Aztec word?
Hey, he's seen Apocalypto,
I've seen it, man.
which is about Mayans. He's got it.
Yeah,
He
man.
knows all about Aztecs.
Look, man, that's why I love fucking I love problematic comedy, you know? Off with people's heads, you know? Go off.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me, Isaac?
Sure.
Yeah, one day we'll all be on top of the Lyric Hyperion, cutting people's heads off and kicking them down the stairs.
Look, have we considered like cleaning up the air quality by chopping off people's heads?
Mm-hmm.
Why would that clear up the air quality?
Well, because that's
Well,
what they
clearly
do.
the sun is mad at us because
Yeah,
we can't see it.
Look, Isaac, use your logic. The sun is red. The sun right now. They need blood.
Yeah.
So if we give the sun blood, then the sun will not be
Then
mad.
the crops will grow
Yes.
again.
Mm-hmm. See the logic?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like a political panel show where they're like two panelists are like, well, the sun is mad at us right now. And then there's just a third expert who's like, well, I think we shouldn't be ascribing like emotions to the sun. It's actually just a ball of gas. And everyone's like, you are angering the sun more. please cease talking.
The sun is literally heated right
Someone
now.
comes up behind and slits his throat with like flint.
The sun is pissed
We are
off.
so sorry, son. Please accept this offering of the third political panelist.
Yeah, so if we chop off somebody's head, the sun should go back to being in a good mood.
Mm-hmm. Probably hundreds of people's heads.
It's hundreds of people. We need to appease.
Well, let's do
the
it
sun.
one by one.
One by one.
We'll see how many it takes for the sun. We're not going to just willy-nilly.
Yeah, you know, we're going to line them up. We're going to paint them with different...
We just like slit one throat and everyone just looks up
Yeah.
You're like, is it-
expectantly. Is that good?
We good?
All right, is that enough?
Still red.
Still red. And you see the guy standing on the line are just like, please let it be nighttime. Please let it be nighttime.
We start the thing the very next day. You know what I mean? At the crack of dawn, start slitting some throats.
Yep.
This is how America would have been if the Spanish didn't come over
I
here.
can't wait to walk around with a
Yeah.
bunch of jaws on my sleeve.
That's so fucking... Dude, the guy has jaws on his shoulders.
I don't know. Daniel, they're a peaceful culture.
Who, the Mayans?
Yeah.
I know the Mayans. They're fucking... Those fucking guys, man. I have a Chicano studies class, dude. I'm learning about these guys right now.
No, okay.
Yeah, so they're fucking wild.
Have you gotten to zoot suits yet?
No,
The
it's
zoot suit riots?
The zoot suits. I like the idea of zoot suits, but they do look fucking hideous.
I also like the
I
idea
like
of zoot suits.
I keep trying to watch Malcolm X. It's just really long, and I always start late at night.
The zoot suit scene.
Yeah, I love how you have to walk a certain way when
Yeah.
you're wearing one. That's pretty sick.
It is. There's like a whole cool. Like if zoot suits looked cool, if somebody just reimagined them for 2020, I'd wear a fucking zoot suit.
You could wear a zoot
You could
suit
pull off
now.
a zoot suit.
The minority.
Me and Isaac, no.
We could not pull off a suit.
I could picture Isaac like at his prom wearing a zoot suit.
I wore a regular suit. Thank you very much. There was one guy at my prom who wore like his grandfather's tux with like a pocket watch and everything, and he was
Fucking
not
asshole.
handsome enough to pull it off.
Nope.
Yeah, man. Only do that if you're a cool ass black dude. You know. Was he a white dude?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. What's this guy doing, man? Just rent your tux like everybody else. But if you wear, I could picture you with like a zoot suit and a feather, like going out
With my prom king hat.
yeah, listening to Weird Al and shit like that. Like,
One of the only black kids in my high school came in like a 5-button Steve Harvey suit, and everyone loved it.
Hell yeah, dude.
was he the king? Was he the prom king?
Everyone loved that guy. Perhaps because he was the only black person.
That's true, man.
But everybody loved him.
Yeah, I was prom king, and I didn't even have sex. What a huge mistake I made.
You're still,
I had to be up early the next day for taping of the local high school quiz show, the finals.
What what was the vibe like when you got ironically elected prom king?
And homecoming king. The prom king was a little more subdued because I had already done homecoming king. But
do you pick to run?
I picked to run for homecoming king. I thought I literally just turned to my friend in math class and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I was homecoming king? Because they're like talking about homecoming. He's like, that would be funny. I'm going to start a Facebook group, and it just sort of spiraled out of control from there. And so I won, and I will say I won homecoming king entirely because they have you're allowed to have 3 people running, I guess, at my school. And the other 2 finalists were both black guys, so they split the black vote, and then I just won all the other votes. It's electoral politics at its finest, really. And then I won prom king because incumbents win elections. So,
So that's basically when Kanye runs with Biden. You're the
and you at no
Trump.
point got any pussy.
I mean, I grind danced with a bunch of women, but
A bunch. That's pretty good.
yeah,
Some people don't get a grind with anybody.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it sucked. Homecoming, I didn't enjoy at all because I was like fucking just like crushing on this girl so hard that I'd asked to homecoming and she said no, and I was still like just mopey about it the entire time while I was homecoming.
You know what's even worse? In high school, when you ask a girl to a dance and she says yes but doesn't like you like that.
Oh, and then she doesn't let you grind?
Yeah.
That's fucking just, I think women...
And then you see her friend telling her to let you grind.
Fuck, dude.
I had a real prom date.
Wait,
though.
I gotta think about this. This shit is making... I wasn't cool in high school like that. Like, I did not grind, dude. So that shit is hitting me in the stomach right now.
Yeah.
This is the most Isaac Hirsch story. So I had a real prom date who was like interested in me, who was actually, she was pretty. And we went and they had after prom, which was like sponsored by the schools. Like they rented out like a Dave and Buster's, so we wouldn't fuck each other. Basically, we just hang out at Dave and Buster's, and they had a poker table. So I just ignored my date for all of after prom and played poker, which is like the perfect Isaac Hirsch origin story.
And pussy? No, thank you. Pussy on this night where I am
designed.
Where I am strangely high status.
That's pretty cool. Though you literally said money over bitches, and
well, it wasn't real money.
Well, in my head, money over bitches is what you said. And,
well, I mean, look, and also I had to get home because, like, again, I had the finals of the high school quiz show the next day, which we lost. I was extremely tired. I still stayed out far too late, and then we flamed out in spectacular fashion. It took me like literally 5 years to finally watch the tape of me on the finals my senior year of that show, because like we had made the finals the year before and we just lost barely, and I was like, fuck, I'll come back and get him next year. And like literally like the stage manager for the show was just like, you're the best player I've ever seen at this game, like you're so good. And then I got like 7 questions in a row wrong in the final round.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was so tired. It was so painful to watch. And then,
are there any videos of you winning trivia?
Oh yeah. I made Victoria watch a couple of them when she visited my house. My parents have them all on DVD, so like we just watched a couple episodes of me on this quiz show, just like blowing these random local schools out of the water.
Then did you watch your T.D. Jakes performance?
We didn't actually. I forgot to watch it. We watched me on The Last Ship. We watched my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You still have that tape? I want to watch that thing.
What?
The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, my parents have it on DVR.
Can you have them send that to me, please?
I will ask them.
Thank you.
I'm reluctant to share it for a number of reasons.
I already know how it ends, but I want to see the origin,
Yeah.
It's not long. It's really short, honestly.
I'm
going to watch and be like, hey, Isaac, let me have some of that $3,000.
$5,000.
$5,000?
And I spent it immediately on rent.
It was a $5,000 question?
No, I won $5,000. I got the $20,000 question.
Dude, imagine you with $20,000.
I wouldn't have gotten a job for a slightly longer amount of time.
Yeah, your life wouldn't have changed at all.
You'd still
just
be
for
right
longer.
Here.
Yeah, I'd probably end up at sort of the same.
You could have let Nick borrow more money,
But who knows? Maybe that extra.
Nick,
Yeah, Isaac Rich would have changed Nick's life dramatically.
Nick's like, this changes everything for me.
Yeah, if I won $1 million, it's just I'm just like loaning it all to Nick.
It's like, yeah, man, I'll get it back to you.
Nick buys a house.
I forget. Me and Nick were
buys
joking
a
around
bigger
about
car.
something. I was imagining like you rich, and I just imagined you like build. You hire a contractor to dig into the floor in front of the TV to make it lower, so you can sit even lower.
Yeah, sit somehow closer. I want to build a TV. I'm inside, so I can see the screen as closely as possible.
Watching you play video games was very funny. Like the way that you throw the the controller up like this, it kind of looks like a crab, like reaching out of a bucket.
You sit on the floor at your house,
I do
too.
sit on the floor,
when I
yeah.
saw that, I was like, man, why are you sitting like this? And then I sat on that couch, and then a spider crawled on me, and I was like, fuck, maybe I should sit on the floor, too.
This predated that house, I will say. I sat on the floor in this house as well.
Yeah, you're sitting in the chair in an interesting way again.
Well, this is how I always sit.
Mm-hmm.
Very protected.
Yeah, you're not aware of the way I sit. I
No,
mean, this is probably the worst. This is not a visual medium, so
Isaac perches.
I perch. I perch like a vulture or
You look
something.
like a gargoyle guarding something.
People have compared. I'm not an anime person at all. They say I look exactly like a character in Death Note who sits like this. Apparently,
I'm not an anime guy. Barn Dog, do you know who he's talking about?
No.
Is it the monster dude from...
No, he's like a detective or something. They said.
Oh, I don't know.
Man, I'm just
A
imagining.
clue, and
I'm
then
just-
you compress into a ball.
I'm just imagining some nerd being very angry listening to this. Right? It's Q. His name is Q. How do none of these people know Death Note? Now that's for you. One anime.
One guy.
There's probably more than one anime. People love anime.
Could be. By the way, I just want to let you know that I'm in no rush to end this, but if you have to go somewhere, we have exceeded the time that we need to.
Sick. Well, let's wrap this up.
What are you going to do, Isaac?
I want to go over to my girlfriend's place
You're
and eat
gonna
dinner.
fuck,
with her.
Isaac's
dude.
gonna go fuck.
I'm going to go fuck, dude.
I'm not necessarily gonna go fuck, but I'm certainly gonna go eat dinner. and
Doggy style.
Isaac,
the other
you don't have
way.
to fucking lie.
There are three ways.
You're not going to eat.
All three. Isaac's gonna fuck.
There's
all three
missionary,
ways tonight.
upside down missionary, and doggy style.
That's cool. You're not going to eat dinner, though, Isaac. We know the way you work.
I'm gonna eat dinner.
You're not going to eat. What are you going to eat?
I don't know. We'll order something.
Gonna have like 4 grapes and then just
You're gonna
fucking rail
You're not even
her
going to have
down.
grapes. You're going to have the shit that a grape stem. You're going to have one of those.
the inedible part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You eat-
Isaac is gonna have a nice bowl of peanut shells.
You eat orange peels.
Look, man,
It'd be funny if
the peel is where
we figured out Isaac has been eating food backwards this whole time.
you just see me peeling the orange and then throw away the orange.
We give him a hot dog and he like peels it like a potato.
You just eat the
Well,
bread.
you're not supposed to eat this stuff on the inside. It's like guts.
Yeah, that's the hot dog.
You eat a fucking avocado, just like the seed.
just a bit.
Yeah, everyone's like, man, I love avocado toast. I'm like, I don't get it. How can you chew it? It seems so hard. do they grind it into a paste? I don't get it.
Yeah, you're eating wings and you're just crunching bones.
Yeah, that's why I don't like eating food. It's also hard. It doesn't seem like we're designed to eat it at all.
Sometimes I look at the rest of the part that you throw away and I think that looks good, but I remember, no, I mustn't. I've been taught not to.
I used to eat tamales whole. You ever eat it? You like tamales?
Oh,
I don't like tamales.
I got lit up at my office for doing that because I'd never had a tamale in my life.
Uh-huh.
So at this job, I started eating one, and I'm just like struggling to eat these corn stalks.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I'm like, this shit is not good at all,
Yeah,
man. I was like,
this sucks.
maybe Mexicans are stupid. Why are they eating this shit? But then I was a stupid one, Isaac, you know?
Yeah, I remember I was at the local like organic grocery store growing up, and they had a sushi display out, and they had wasabi, and my fucking dumbass like 11-year-old self was like guacamole, and I took the entire wasabi and ate all of it, and then was like crying.
Yeah. Once I ate a bunch of...
You got far into it.
Well, I mean, it was like, it's just like a circle of it, so I just like popped the circle in, and then as soon as it was in, I was like, oh no.
You eat like you just pour guacamole into your mouth, not on anything.
Well, I mean, how do you pour
Is it a sample
guacamole?
or
It's a
something,
little
or-
more solid than that.
Mhm.
I eat guacamole. Like most of the time when I like make a burrito or whatever, and I make guac with it, I end up with more guac than I can fit in the burrito, and then I just eat the rest of the guac because it's good on its own too.
I'm allergic to avocado, so I guess.
What are you allergic to?
Bananas, avocados, and maybe pineapple. I'm not completely sure, but it makes me feel.
Oh, you're
weird.
missing out, dude.
Man, those are a lot of good
Mostly
stuff.
pineapple. I don't like bananas. Avocados are good,
Pineapple's
but pineapple, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Pineapple and avocado. If I have those, I won't like die. But banana, I've had to like go to the hospital before.
Holy shit.
Wow.
How did you figure it out? You just ate a banana one time and...
Well, when I was like little, I would eat bananas all the time, and it was fine. And then I didn't have one for a couple of years. And then in 6th grade, I had one at school.
Uh-huh.
And then I just kind of like passed out face down on the lunch table.
If
And,
you don't use
And
it,
nobody noticed.
Well, people noticed once lunch was over and everybody else left, and there was one kid there. So then they took me to the doctor. and they tested me, and yes, I'm allergic to bananas, and it's dumb.
Imagine slipping on a banana peel and then dying after.
It actually was not the injury. It was the contact with the banana.
Can you touch a banana peel, though, or is it just the inside that's...
To be honest, I don't know. I don't. Like, when I was a teenager and I worked at a grocery store, I would put on a glove just for bananas.
You're like the sex people, the people that comes to explain sex.
Yeah.
You're like, you put in a glove just to touch a banana.
Yeah, but Brendan puts a condom on all bananas before he...
Safety first, everybody.
Yeah, before I eat them, because I'm allergic, I can't.
Practice safe banana.
I remember one time my friend, he came up behind me. I guess he forgot I was allergic to bananas, and he had a banana. And as a bit, he held it to my throat like a knife, and then I had to go to the nurse.
That's fucking crazy. Somebody could rob you.
Pretty good bit, though.
It was actually as dangerous as a knife to you.
Somebody could mug you with the banana like it's a gun and just fucking be like, put the shit.
They keep like getting near your mouth like a dick, and you're like, no.
Somebody puts a banana peel on their dick and then makes me suck them off. Anyway, Isaac, you said you needed to wrap this up.
Yeah, I guess I should. Well, it was a pleasure hanging with you boys.
Big pleasure.
I don't know if Nick's going to enjoy this episode. I would wager no.
Yeah, but probably.
Nick the Swindler, man. You learn about people.
No, again, Nick is a good guy. And look, I wouldn't have invited Nick to live with me if I didn't think he couldn't pay rent.
Mm-hmm. We've forgiven Nick, and he's reformed.
Mm-hmm. He's a changed man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
all right.
That's the podcast.
That's the
Goodbye.
show.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See a lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio, showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo heavy petting on a Friday night. That's talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh, that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me, I suck until I go ooh-wee and spray my white pee-pee. I got that ski.